to let you know that I am trying the vinegar diet, or we can call it the vinegar challenge, where you drink or take 1 tablespoon of vinegar every day for 30 days to shed pounds for weight loss. And I started yesterday, so it's been over 24 hours. I read and saw some other videos and reviews of, chugging and chasing. Chug it with a tablespoon and then chase it with water. But yesterday I didn't chase it with water. Today I chased it with water, but that's something else. I'm gonna let you know how I took it today. I took it totally different today from the way I took it yesterday. Yesterday I took 1 tablespoon of vinegar and threw it back, and I had V8 juice, watered down V8 juice, and I chased it with that. And that's because I already had it out and I was already sipping on it. So I chased it with just V8 fruit juice. But the problem that I later saw with that is it was almost too acidic because the vinegar has a certain amount of acid that I've read somewhere that it becomes alkaline within the body, but initially it's acidic. So that mixed with the fruit juice acid was a little too much for my body at the time. I think the best way to do it, like today, I did the 1 tablespoon of vinegar today, and I chased it with water, but I didn't just drink it, just gobble it down. I drank my water through a straw. So I did drink gulps of water though through a straw. But when I did the tablespoon of vinegar today, I mixed it with powdered sugar. I put like some clumps of powdered sugar in there and kind of stirred it around with like the back of a spoon. And, just a little, just the back of it, just to stir it because it was already in the tablespoon spoon. So I didn't want to, spill it. I just used the back of the spoon to kind of stir it up a little bit in that tablespoon. And then I chug that through that back. But I'm trying to find a better way to do it because it could put this is what I don't like. It puts edges on your teeth. If that vinegar hits my teeth are already kind of sensitive. So I use like a sensitive toothpaste. But if you just throw the vinegar back, make sure to protect your teeth. If you can drink it through a straw or mix it with, some people say mix it with water and then drink it through a straw. Some kind of way you can get it past your teeth so it doesn't affect your teeth and make them feel, sensitive, or, put that little edge feeling on it where they just feel entirely too sensitive. So it just depends on the person, but for me, because I already know I'm dealing with sensitive teeth issues, I usually drink most of my fluids through a straw. And that I gotta figure out a way to drink it with a straw. But I don't typically want to sit there and drink like an 8-ounce glass of vinegar juice. Someone else might be able to. It might be better than I think, And I'm not saying I hate vinegar, but it's just not like it's not like the first thing I put on my salad. Even though some people love it in their salad, I probably like it in greens or something like that. But you gotta figure out what works for you. So yesterday, when I did my 1 tablespoon, I did 1 tablespoon of vinegar, threw it back, and then I chased it with V8 juice slash water. Today, I mixed my tablespoon of vinegar with powdered sugar, and I chased it with water today. So that's the difference. The things that I find with the apple cider vinegar, first of all, I'm not using the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. I've Everywhere I looked online, YouTube, I could not find just a regular Dollar General vinegar. that you know just that you can buy for maybe $1 or $2 from Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I don't know if Dollar Tree sells vinegar, but Dollar General does. And it's by Clover Valley is the one I have by Clover Valley. And they're not sponsoring me. This is just something I had in the cabinet. And I wanted to try this vinegar diet that a lot of people were talking about to see if it works. And it does. And mine does not have the mother in it. Mine is actually unfiltered. I don't know. I don't know if you can even see that. But it is unfiltered. It's got stuff at the bottom. And I think on some websites it says that it's unpasteurized. I don't even know. I just know it says ingredients made from juice of apples in distilled water, made in USA, reduced with water to 5% acidity. But I think the other one does. The other one with the mother in it says the same thing. And 100% pure apple cider vinegar. Well, to be honest, I think that you can, put get the one with the mother in it, or just get an apple cider vinegar. I really don't think it matters. It just depends on your preference. Vinegar is still gonna do what vinegar does, so I don't think that's gonna affect it. Maybe it's more effective with the mother in it, but I just wanted to try it out with just regular vinegar, and I wanted to see if there was someone anywhere online that uses regular Dollar General vinegar to do their diet with. And I couldn't find it anywhere. Everyone was saying, get the Bragg, put the mother in it. So I'm going to be one with the video that is not using Bragg vinegar to let you know my journey. Yesterday when I weighed in, I was at 144, and that was after I ate everything. That was like the end of my day, so that's not an accurate weight. My normal weight daily is like 140. That's normal for me. But today I weighed 139. So that, and I know it's just water weight, and vinegar will help you to release water weight. Even though I had like popcorn last night before I went to bed, I still did not I didn't have that water weight issue that I would normally have the next day. So that's a plus. That's a plus on the vinegar side, that I saw my weight 1 pound less than what it normally is during the week. Another thing that I noticed since I took the vinegar, it's been 24 hours, so is my blood sugar dropped, but it wasn't to the point where you can feel it, but you can tell if you're kind of used to knowing when your blood sugar drops. You know the symptoms and signs, the sweating, the shaky, um, the faint kind of feeling. If you're feeling that way, then you might want to grab a candy bar, grab something really sweet, really quick, a sweet drink, something with sugar in it or honey to stabilize your blood sugar level. And I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. This is just, things that I've done to help me out when my blood sugar level drops too quick. So yesterday I think last night I had a candy bar just to I didn't and when it dropped I didn't get the symptoms of it dropping, but I wanted to deal with the situation before it got worse. So I did eat a candy bar, and I didn't feel anything like as far as like my blood sugar level dropping again for the rest of the night. So that was one experience that I had. It does drop your blood sugar level. So be careful about that, especially if you're going to work and you're doing this um, apple cider vinegar diet. Before you go to work, make sure that you have food, a candy bar, something sweet nearby in your pocket to eat quickly so that you don't pass out or faint on the job. Another thing that I noticed is this may be a little too much, but it will make you very regular. Um, if you are dealing with bowel movement issues, a tablespoon of vinegar will help loosen um, things so that you can have a better outcome. How about that? So if I wouldn't, I know I read somewhere someone was doing 1 to 2 I don't know if they were doing tablespoons or teaspoons, but I'm assuming teaspoons. He put 1 to 2, I think teaspoons or tablespoons. I'm not sure. Twice a day is what he was doing. But starting out, I would start out with maybe 1 teaspoon a day and see how your body adjusts to it, and then graduate up to, 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So the next day maybe try 2 teaspoons, and then when you see your body can handle that, then maybe graduate up to 1 tablespoon. I just did it because I was home, and I figure if I ate a salad and I wanted vinegar, I'll probably put a tablespoon of vinegar on my salad. So I didn't see any problem with starting off with a tablespoon of vinegar. But be careful, it will make your bowels loose. So I don't know any other way to put it. I think it's just a cheaper way to start off. It's like I think $1 or $2 at Dollar General. And when I went on Amazon to see how much the Bragg's with the mother in it cost, I think it's like $6 for a 32 fluid ounce bottle. So it just depends. If you're going by price, and price is kind of like your main thing, I would just go to Dollar General and just pick up some apple cider vinegar. I really don't think it's that much of a difference. I just don't think it's that much of a difference. It just depends on who you are and how strongly you feel about, the different things that you've heard about unfiltered vinegar versus filtered vinegar. So I typically eat a regular meal. It's not an organic meal or anything like that. I might eat something like a piece of fried chicken with fried wedges, um, boiled vegetables on the side, and a couple of slices of whole grain bread or something like that. But I'm not like really into the organic things, so that's not that much of an issue for me. That's just to give you an idea of how I eat. I don't typically eat all 3 meals a day either. Sometimes I might eat one, maybe two. So I may eat 1 to 2 meals a day. That's normal for me. Whatever is normal for you, do you. My thing is, I just wanted to see how this vinegar diet would work with me just eating normally and doing my normal exercise routine. I was exercising about 3 to 4 times a week. Now I kind of cut back. I didn't exercise at all this week so far. I may go over the weekend and work out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to even go that route or not. So, just to kind of see how this vinegar thing works for me. Just being normal and doing normal things. So far, I see that I like the way it feels. I thought I was gonna feel like really hungry today at work, and I was really surprised to find that I didn't. I didn't feel like starved or any kind of hunger pains, but I did feel the effects of the vinegar. I felt like it was literally cutting fat. I mean, I've been on enough diets to know what that feeling feels like, and I don't really know how to explain it. But it's a different feeling from your normal feeling. And you might feel a slight hunger pain, but it goes away real quick. I read somewhere that apple cider vinegar is good for lowering cholesterol, and right now that's something that I need help with. So lowering cholesterol. Another thing that'll help you lower cholesterol is oatmeal. Eating oatmeal daily will help that. And it'll also lower your LDL count. So I think that's really good because that is something that I currently need in my life right now. So far, I've seen 1 pound weight loss, and it's not really weight loss. I really know that water weight, but it feels good to see it off of the scale. I'm not going to get too into the whole scale issue, like where I'm going to let the scale determine how happy I am about what's going on with the vinegar thing, because I feel like overall the vinegar will help my health. I think it'll help me with just overall healthiness. So, if I do want to do it for weight loss to a degree, but to another, on the other aspect of it, I want to make sure that I'm healthy overall, and then I'm taking in good habits to make my life a better life. So hopefully this has helped you. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.